It is time for the Perkins Kreitzer lightning round, in which we talk about a lot of things in a short period of time. And Perkins Kreitzer Construction is well known as a general contractor here in Omaha. They also serve some of the further out areas from Omaha, like, Lincoln, Norfolk, Kearney, North Platte, Sioux City. But we have some news today for you, courtesy of Perkins Kreitzer Construction. The first item is a new Carter's and Oshkosh store going into a 4,500 square foot space in Shadow Lake Town Center in Papillion. It's going to be next to Sally Beauty Supply and Dogtopia at Shadow Lake. Perkins Kreitzer is starting construction on that Carter's and Oshkosh store this week. And that's one of many retailers that have been popping up. Shadow Lake is doing really well.
Yeah, Renaissance.
Yeah, great times for Shadow Lake right now. And Perkins Kreitzer Construction is also working on the new Barnes & Noble store there. You may recall we reported a few weeks ago that Barnes & Noble was going into the old Best Buy space. So that construction is going on right now.
It's like going from CDs back to vinyl.
I don't think books ever went out. I mean, I think, because I can remember, even when people were saying, "Oh, books are going dead," you would go to Barnes & Noble stores and there'd be tons of.
But
people
there's just
in there.
less bookstores. Let's face it.
That's true. But I tell you, if I'm reading an article, I'd rather read it online than in print. If I'm reading something long, like a book, much rather read it in print. It's more comfortable on your eyes and all that.
I'm missing a lot of stuff that is now very all tech, as opposed to just sitting down, relaxing, and reading a magazine or a book.
By the way, lease negotiations are going on for an additional tenant that would take the remainder of that Best Buy space in Shadow Lake that Barnes & Noble is not taking. So thanks to Perkins Kreitzer, PC Construction, Dave Kreitzer, and the team over there doing such a good job in making this section of the show possible for you. The Brunch Box at 1308 Jackson Street is expanding into the former Burgerim and Action Burger space on 12th Street. Kind of weird to call it Action Burger because I think it was open for a day or something, or maybe
I think it was
2
called
days.
In Action Burger.
Yeah, but that's on the west side of the Capitol District. 12th and Capitol Ave there. Now, the Brunch Box does plan to keep its current Old Market location at 1308 Jackson Street open until about a year from now when their lease expires, and then they'll just be in their new Capitol District spot. Okay, got some big restaurant news this week. The former Granite City space that has been vacant, that outbuilding at Westroads Mall, is going to become K-Pot. K-Pot Korean barbecue and hot pot. This is a chain that's out of like the New York City area, growing very rapidly, very
All
popular.
10,000 plus square feet.
Taking the whole thing. And I understand this restaurant has got a unique attribute that will appeal to you and me, Trenton. All you can eat.
So it's
one of those places.
So it sounds like a buffet with featuring hot pot.
Very popular.
That's where you cook your own food, isn't it?
I don't know about that, but it's very popular and people are really excited about it.
That'll be very interesting. That's a big spot for them.
Wiener Schnitzel Premium Hot Dogs will open its first Nebraska location in MH Landing, which is northeast of 72nd and Grover. Going to share a building right along 72nd Street with Salty Dog Sports Bar. Macadoodle's liquor store also really close to opening in that same area soon. Kong Dog, a popular Korean corn dog chain. There's a chain for everything,
yes,
folks.
There are.
Opened last week at Nebraska Crossing. It replaced Auntie Anne's Pretzels, which moved to the former Frank's Pizzeria space at Nebraska Crossing.
You know what's really good, too, is Hawaiian Brothers. I wasn't expecting this, but I really enjoy the teriyaki chicken, and they have those Dole Whips, and you get fresh pineapple if you ask for it. Right out there, Wick South Point off 370 and I-80. I encourage you there, but just don't go when I want to go so I can get in.
Insomnia Cookies plans to open a second Omaha store at 3863 Farnham Street in the Blackstone District. This is a commercial building which heretofore has been vacant, but this will be the first tenant in there. Interior build-out is underway. Lansky's Gretna plans to change its name to 531 Pizza and Phillies sometime early this summer. Same ownership, but they're going to serve authentic Amoroso hoagies from Philadelphia.
I'm guessing area code.
Could be. Godega Market and Coffee Bar has added sidewalk seating outside its old market shop, northeast corner of 11th and Howard Street. The Walgreens has opened on the southeast corner of 192nd and Cypress Drive in the Gretna Landing development. And we do have a closing, Trenton. We don't like to talk about closings, but the CVS Pharmacy store, 132nd and West Center Road, will close on May 14th. Customers are encouraged to use the CVS store at 142nd and U in Millard.
That's a good location.
For something new to go in there? Yeah, pretty a good area right there.
We've got about 3,500 square feet retail if anybody's looking for me and John Meyer on the northwest corner of 132nd where AAA was. So any office-type tenants or retail, bring it on.
Okay, really fast before we end here, PC's Popcorn and Cocktails plans to open this spring in what is currently Table Coffee Company in the Old Market. Table Coffee moving a couple doors to the west on Howard Street.
If you like this video, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And remember, Grow Omaha is not just media. This is a mission. We are trying to build up Omaha and make it an even better place. We can only do that with your help. Share this video with your friends, neighbors, and family.